Hey, good afternoon. Hope you're having a great Saturday so far. Meteorologist Shawn Cable here in the First Alert Weather Center with a quick update on this weekend system. And it looks like we are going to get some much needed rain. There will be a little snow with all of this, too, with a winter weather advisory in effect for a pretty good chunk of central and southern Minnesota. I don't anticipate a whole lot of snow, but it will be enough to make things a little icy and slippery. But overall, we're expecting a widespread half inch to an inch or more of rain across much of the region. Here is the advisory situation as of about midday on Saturday. For the very latest, check out our 24/7 weather channel and our KEYC First Alert app and KEYC.com. You can get the very latest up to the second information there. And in fact, on the app and website, you can get the details for your specific place. Wherever you are, you can get the advisory details for you. But this is kind of a general idea as to what is going on here. And really, snow accumulation isn't going to be much here. Across most of southern Minnesota, we're mainly going to be dealing with some slushy snow and some slick roads, generally less than an inch or so of accumulation. Once you get up north of Highway 212 and further north, there could be a couple few inches of accumulation depending on how cold it gets and how fast that cold air moves in. So snow amounts will be variable, but most of this will melt fairly quickly after it falls. It's just that tonight and through Sunday, there will be some slippery travel. So keep that in mind and plan to slow it down and just take it easy. I want to show you this. This is the probability graphic for snowfall, and this is chances of 2 or more inches of snow. So again, you can see Mankato to Windham, I-90 corridor. We probably will get some slushy snow, but it's not going to stick. Once you get north, that chance of 2 or more inches increases to about 40% to 50% around Marshall, Wilmer area. I wouldn't be surprised to see maybe an inch or two through here. Once you get up into this 70 to 80%, this is where we could end up with a couple, maybe even a few inches, 2 to 3, maybe locally up to 4 in a few spots. Again, depending on how fast that cold air gets in and how cold it actually gets. It's going to be slushy snow, probably fairly steady wet snow from this evening through Saturday night into Sunday. So something to keep in mind, especially if you are going to be traveling to the north and to the west. I want to take you through all of this hour by hour as we go through Saturday afternoon into Saturday evening. Here we are at about 4 p.m. Rain will continue to develop and move through. Again, check your First Alert app and wait. If you're watching the 24/7 channel, the radar loop will skip through occasionally and you can see exactly what's going on in real time. But as we take you into Saturday night, more rain. And notice further north and west, we are going to see that changeover from rain to slushy, wet snow. Here we are at midnight on Saturday night, Sunday morning. Everything seems to wind down, but then we actually have a secondary punch that's going to kick in as we make our way into Sunday. Here we are at noon. We actually have another low that's going to be sitting to our south, and that's going to bring another perhaps little band of light snow through. It could intensify a bit here. You can see from Red Wing to Algona to Albert Lee on Sunday evening into Sunday night, but that should move out fairly quickly as we make our way through Sunday night into Monday. And then once we get through that, we're actually watching another system that could bring a bit more rain and perhaps even a little more snow late Tuesday into Wednesday of next week. That setup is looking very similar moisture-wise to the one this weekend, but could be leaning toward a little more snow. So we'll be watching that. We're still a few days away. Stay with us for updates. Be safe and just slow it down if you have to drive or going to be doing any travel. I think travel will be doable. You're just going to have to go slow here tonight through especially Sunday morning. That's what's going on. We'll have more updates as this system continues to develop. For now, have a great day.